The gross revenue, as you will notice here, for the quarter, compared to last year's same quarter, is an increase of 10%. You all know about how difficult time it was for auto industry, but in spite of that, Mahindra & Mahindra Limited had a 23% increase in the volume, quantity numbers of the automotive. The profit before tax, before exceptional items, is up by 42%. The profit after tax at 963 crores is up by 6%, and you will wonder what and why. So it's very important to understand the removal of extraordinary items. This year, the item relates to Mahindra Holidays, where M&M sold 4% of the holding of Mahindra Holidays, yielding to a profit of 90 crores. And last year, we had the merger or demerger from Mahindra Automotive Distribution, which was the company linked where Renault had parted and we were owning that company. And that yielded a tax benefit as well as that yielded a profit. The total effect being of 256 crores. So last year's 256 removed and this year's 90 crores removed, and if you then look at it, you get an adjusted profit after tax which is up by 33%. So sum and substance, revenue up 10% in a difficult time for the auto industry, and profit, adjusted profit after tax up by 33%. Now we come to the subject which most interests press who cover auto industry and auto and tractor. This is combined. The operating margin with MVML is 14.4% for the quarter, as against 12% last year. And I thought it would be interesting to plot quarterly margins for the last 8 quarters, and you will see the gradual movement up from 12% earlier. So this is not, I have not plotted the all 8, you have plotted it 5 points, end of last year's quarter, and so it is 14.4%. We now look at standalone M&M, which we must look at, because when you look at the stock exchange release and when you look at the numbers as it would come in the standalone accounts, then M&M standalone, gross revenue up by 10%, profit before tax up by 40%, and for the same reasons which I explained, profit after tax is 2%, but you have to look at adjusted profit after tax, which is up by 29%. This is adjustment for the extraordinary items and removing them to compare like to like. Now for the full year, here gross revenue at 43,655 crores, up by 25% compared to last year. This is M&M plus MVML combined. Profit before tax up by 30%, 4,785 crores as against 3,677 crores. In US dollar million terms, 8 billion gross revenue and 883 million profit before tax. And profit after tax, 3,600 crores as against 2,997, up by 21% for the year as a whole. But adjusted PAT, adjusted profit after tax, up by 29%. So remove extraordinary items, remove Mahindra Holidays, and remove the Renault effect, as one would call it, the JV after Renault had left, and when we were owning 100%, which we had moved.